So far we have created two sheets. So we've got the cover sheet and this exploded view. Now in the exploded view, we have the bill of material, the ballooning and the exploded view, of course, but this is just not sufficient to tell everything about this assembly. So I'm going to add one more sheet here. So I'll go to this create new sheet and just give it a name. So let's just call it orthographic views. All right. And with the default scale of 1:10, well, I'll just add a new sheet of size NCB landscape. So NCB landscape, apply changes. Here we are. Now I'll just go to this view palette and I'll refresh it. And from here, select a view which you want to insert in your drawing. Now I just want to start with right view and I just want this as my main view. So I'll just select it and drag it and drop it here. Done. Now you can add the projected views. So if you move it here, well, that's going to add one projected view here, another one here, another one. I think I should add one here and then another one right about here. So we've got the three views. Simply click OK. Now in this case, it is just going outside our sheet. So I'll just move it inside right here. I'll select this view. I'll move it inside. The isometric view can go here. Now in this case, everything looks okay. For example, this drawer is not open. This one is not open. But if in your drawing it's open, then you can actually select the primary view, which is this one, and then select the configuration default. If anything else is selected, simply change it to default, and then all the projected views will also change accordingly. All right. Now again, we just have these three views, but we can add more details in our drawing. And I'm just going to add a section view to just show the insides of this assembly. And to do that, I'm going to select this section view option. Now here, select a view and I'm just selecting this main view for sectioning. Click and just click OK. Now I've selected this vertical one, this vertical cutting line. So if something else is selected in your case, change it to this cutting line one that's vertical. Then click OK. And now from here, you can select the objects which you want to exclude from sectioning. Now in this case, I'll just go to the view, which happens to be, I'll just move it here maybe. Well, that's drawing number 6 and that's view number 5. So as you can see, as I'm selecting the view, different views are highlighting. So this is view number 5 as we have the orange circle here, actually the rectangle. Drawing view 6, that's this one. Drawing view 7, that's that one. So I'll just select drawing view 5, expand it, then assembly, expand it, and now select the components that you don't want to, well, include in this sectioning. So I'll maybe select this drawer channel. Now that's the drawer channel on the left side. I'll select the drawer channel on the right as well, though it is not required, but still I'll just add both the drawer channels. Now, if you want to add anything else as well in this, well, sectioning view, then you can actually make that selection too. For example, let's say you just want the entire drawer. In that case, well, you can just select the entire drawer here, which is right here, and the complete drawer won't be sectioned and all the other components will be sectioned. In this case, let's leave it. Only we'll select drawer channel 1 and 2 and then click OK. And we have this section view. Now I'm going to place the section view right about here and it is done. Now, from this perspective, the section view looks clean, but we can make it even better using the isometric section view. That's what I'm going to do now. I'll change this view to isometric and it's very easy. Simply select the view after creating the section, of course, right click and go to isometric section view. And now we have this isometric section view. Of course, we have this floating drawer channel because we excluded it from our sectioning view. That's why it's kind of like this. Also, if I move it, it's going to move it linked with this. Again, if you don't want it, right click here and go to alignment and break the alignment. Now you can move it wherever you like. For example, here. So that's our section view. So I'll just click OK and we have this broken out section view. Now, if you want to add the detail view as well, then you can do that too. So here we have the sectioning view, which kind of shows the insides of this. But now let's add the detail view of this hinge assembly here. And to do that, I'll just select the detail view and I'm going to make a circle right about here, which just includes this complete hinge assembly. Done. Now just move it here. So we now have this detailed view of hinge assembly. Now the scale selected for this is 1:5, quite small. I'm going to make it big. I'll make it 1:2 or maybe 1:1. Well, that's good. So that's the scale which I'm going to keep for this detail view and just click OK. So we now have this detail view as well. Maybe let's just move this text here. And in this view, we now have, well, several details for this drawing. Now we can change the isometric to maybe shaded. And if you want, you can actually change this one to shaded as well, like so. But in this case, I'll leave it with the defaults. So that's how you can create orthographic views from your assembly and the isometric section view.